Hey, what's up, Jake? I'm testing out lightning skills on Druid. Never really done any of the Druid ascendancies. Probably Shaman or something. Oh, really? I can see why. It's really strong. And his lightning bolt is one of my favorite spells in the game. With spell cascade, it just feels insane. I wish there was like some kind of movement skill for spells, really. Give us like a frost blink with on cooldown, dude. Like it's the easiest solution to make shit feel better. What? Did you see that? Cool. That's ridiculous. I don't know what the hell actually. Those hit hard. I think it was I was in that alley and tons of those things popped. That's stupid. What else should I test? Let's see. I've never really done poison.
like no sickness I've ever seen. Let's track down this Miller.
Miller.
Another string to my bow. Prepare yourself. Fury!
You think they nerf like Twister and stuff, Jake, or any? Like, what's your predictions for like they nerf Pounce?
Journey has not been kind to you, Miller.
Where's my shot? There it is.
Adapt and survive. Man or beast, they die the same.
Yeah, that shit Jung is playing. That's an Ascrix build. Have you ever watched Ascrix? I watch that guy a lot. He's like, he's really good at POE2.
Tools of the forge turned tools of war. These are dangerous times. At least he's honest about
Welcome. I fear this land.
A songbird makes for easy prey. She'd best watch her back.
That'll go well.
Yeah, they need to nerf grenades early game for sure. It's not AoE? Thought I hit people in an AoE. It's weird. What the? Why is it not doing AoE? Like you can visibly see it doing AoE. I don't like bow start, man. It's not good.
Prepare yourself.
Have you tested that, Jake? Is it good? AoE. What is this talking about? It's not AoE. You saw that, right? Like there was groups of people. And like it was only poisoning one. That doesn't make any sense. I don't like lightning arrow though. This skill's good. Storm call arrow is really fun. Small AoE, okay. Yeah, I've seen that build. I know, man. That's what drives me crazy. Like if they made these skills good with the combos or like just make it make sense, the game would be really fun. I feel like you like bang your head against the wall until you find something. I don't fucking know, man. Level 13. Yeah, I know. Like I get that some skills make sense to be later game. Like if you think like Spiral Volley, that's not a level 1 skill, right? But level 52 is insane. The max you should like you should get these by like max level like 32, like in POE1. POE1 doesn't feel as bad. Bring this shit, bring it all back. Like what the hell? Yeah, ice shot, dude. Like why can't you just use that in like for real? Why is lightning arrow okay to be up here but not ice shot? I don't really understand that. Or like what they need to do, I saw somebody talking about this, like what they do like with Monk. A lot of like new people playing this game. This game's hard kinda. And people are going to be they start a Monk. Think about the stuff like obviously Glacial Cascade and that other skill is pretty good, but it's not like smooth and easy to do until you figure it out. They need to just put like Ice Strike, level 1 Monk, give it to people and let them just feel good and feel like a monk and start playing. Like make like give the starter skills to be comfortable, like feel good skills that have the theme with the class. It's so stupid. They're really good at taking feedback, GGG, and that's a lot of people are saying this stuff. They will change stuff. And game, yeah, they did that so that they could release the game They wanted like a full end game to release the game at the end of this year for money reasons. They wanted to get the game out the door, and then we're going to get another huge patch at the end of this year. But it doesn't make sense to me either. But like as a business, it makes sense. I guess I don't know. Yeah, a lot. I don't know. A lot. I think a lot of people were wanted endgame or something. I don't really know. I trust them though. But yeah, it's weird. No, at least there was some endgame there to like keep playing a build that you like. So like, yeah, but it's different types of players. We like to we focus on the builds and like builds feeling good and being able to create your own unique builds and stuff. Some people don't even care about that. It's pretty split. More people care about like grinding endgame and currency and having stuff to do in endgame. Like a bunch of fucking fub gooners and Tom Cruise, you know, or Coach K, not Tom Cruise. What am I even doing here? I don't know what to do now. Dude, I don't know. Like it's super weird. They and like increase that AOE and make the poison do damage. Make it feel good to play. Like I don't really fucking understand. I don't think they'll. They already nerfed Talopalm way back when it first came out because it was too strong. I don't think they'll change it. It's in a really good spot, in my opinion. Yeah, you do have to respect a ton. It feels bad to have to play like multiple builds throughout the campaign just to feel good, right? It's very stupid.
Foul witch! Your very own What? The witch is escaping! Kill her!
The witch is escaping. This is a pretty comfortable build that I made with minions and firewall and summon raging spirits. It's more of like a spellcaster minion, but
Now I would appreciate it if you could. Reach Clearfell. Find
yeah. And I think that's just they need to focus on getting the weapons and classes out and working on all the skills and new skills and making it feel good, man. They really do. Now that they have this end game, get the and then get the two camp last acts done. I mean, they will get there, but fuck. Can you imagine when the game is like actually fledged out with all acts and tons of skills and weapons and stuff? It'll be a really good game. Can't wait.
This oozes darkness. I welcome it.
Yeah. Well, they didn't really do new mechanics. They just like changed the existing ones and stuff. I see what you're saying. You always got to have a league mechanic, though.
assist us.
The mirror, I presume. Emerge!
You ever seen this witch start with Unearth? Like, watch this. Once these minions ramp, watch this. It's fucking stupid. See you, Miller.
My first taste of true power. Impressive size, but little acuity. Dismal.
Yeah, no. They're having a hard time of like treating it like early access versus treating it like a game that needs league mechanics and new.
This or
I don't know.
There's a bee knife you could channel. Here's what I've got. Go well.
a kind leader. Hopefully he survives. Welcome all this. I fear this land's cute makes fun of my I will treasure it.
Oh, basic attack. I know. What the fuck? Like, who are these? What are these devs doing, man? Like this starts pretty good. This makes sense. Like they no, you got this unearth to summon minions. You got this bow guy to do some. Doesn't feel like shit to play. Oh, he died. Well, they all did. Melee in general in this game is really bad. Ooh. Wait, is there...
Death grants power.
Yeah, we'll see. And dude, they need to change the sprint getting knocked down, dude. They really, really need to do that.
What's this?
Give it like makes you gotta make stun threshold to work with it. Like if you take a huge hit, yes. If you're just taking like a small little arrow or like a little mob, fuck off, dude. Well, yeah. See, okay, so this build actually gets. Can get crazy. Like, do you see? Have you ever seen this, Jake? This interaction with
And there are others still waiting to be lit.
Watch this. The flame wall explodes like the whole gas. Your minions. Oh man, you have to do it right at it, but. It can be. It's super. It does a ton of damage. I wonder if it's easier. Do I shoot this first and then do this? No, it has to shoot into it. I don't know. Oh, it might be worse now that. Oh, that it has to ignite it. So it has. Yeah, because ignite's weird now. The fuck. They changed that. I swear they changed that just for. That used to feel so good. Why did they do that? They changed because like before they changed how ignite works, right? Where like it has to build up the flammability and then eventually they get ignited. It's like a build up system where like before you could just do this and then you could shoot gas arrow or like any type of gas skill into this and it would explode. But now I think you have to wait. Stupid. There's no. It used to be a thing in like the first two patches of the game. Now watch, you have to wait. Then it explodes. Oh, it's so dumb. It like completely ruins the whole idea of it. It's fucking stupid. I know that they need to rework Ignite again, man. Oh, I don't even know what to do, man. Uh, don't know what to do. Oh, damn, this is actually a good point. You see this? This should work. That's why I was kind of because you don't use a shield with face breakers. I was wishing face breakers made you dual wielding, so you could use it like armor breaker to get to 40% more attack speed. But shit, this works with everything. This is a good idea. Yeah, I don't think it. I don't think it actually. Well, no, because it counts as using a one-handed or a mace, right? But it doesn't say a mace in your main hand. Yeah, the wording's not going to work. I'm hungry. Alex, you gonna order me some food? It's your turn, dude. I mean, yeah, bro. I'll put some spicy pickles on it when it gets here. I like how you're thinking. Alex, what was the poison bow that you played? How did you play it? Like, what ascendancy and what skills did you use? Do you remember? Deadeye that spreads the poison. Oh, I think that's. It used to be Deadeye or Pathfinder, but they removed it because there's a spirit gem that makes it so it spreads poison. The double poison, yeah. It was so. Oh, so you did the first poison skill you get at level one, and then the vines. You didn't do like the gas arrow one where like you shoot it and it does like a big AOE. I remember you saying it did a lot of damage when you got like crit and stuff, right? Okay, that's what I was wondering. I never played the gas. I saw people do the gas one where you shoot and get extra projectiles and AoE, and you can shoot it at a single target. And since they all have AoE, they all will stack like 5 poisons on them at once real fast. I saw Garatha doing that. It looked really strong. This is ridiculous. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't they just give 50% less movement speed penalty to everybody in the whole base game and just make the game feel good? Okay, thank you. That's great. You know what I mean? Like they're like trying to add that as like a you shouldn't have to invest in that. It's weird. I feel like you know what that running assault is OP with that mount skill though. Oh, the Roa. Yeah. What they need to do is make attack speed and cast speed affect the movement speed penalty because like you think like if in like a theme or like an RPG theme, like the faster you attack, the faster you're like done attacking, so you can keep running faster, right? So like if you can attack faster, you can run faster. That's what they should just or just like go like generic skill speed instead, and make skill speed also affect your attacking while moving instead of doing this other bullshit. The biggest thing I am yeah, they do, and they need to make it so that you only big hits that would actually like stun you should knock you out of sprint, not like little fucking arrows and shit. Oh my god, it's like the worst part about this game. I hope they change these concoctions. I love playing these things are good as hell, all of them. But like, there's just not enough support to keep your mana flask up to use them. Yeah, just remove the knockdown. But like then you're just no, you can't do that because then people are just in speed running or like in general, people are just gonna go sprint and run through massive packs of minions and just keep sprinting and rolling and like just no like it doesn't even matter. You just keep going. It doesn't. There needs to be a stun build-up system and like stun threshold where like tankier you are and stuff, like you're not going to get knocked down. And unless it's like a huge hit, like a big crit or something, like it. Yeah, they have stun threshold, but it doesn't apply to sprinting at all. That's the problem. They need to apply it to sprinting. It's just not existent on sprinting. Like you have that stun bar, right? Where like you hold up your shield or you parry, your stun bar is getting built up. If you're doing other actions, your stun bar builds up, but not sprinting. What the kind of what are these devs? Noob devs on GGG. It's the vision of getting knocked down at level 90 with a ton of armor and getting knocked by a little arrow from a skeleton to knock you down. I just thought of that, like a huge fucking warrior with a shield sprinting and a skeleton just like, kink. Yeah, I think they will. They'll add some stuff like that with sprint. I think they will, where it'll make sense. I want these patch notes because sometimes they sneak in like quality of life stuff that I makes the game so much more fun to play. Like changing like support gems or like they need to change like what level you get skills and like what some like the starter skills are shit on a lot of classes. They need. I hope they change some of that. I don't know what to test though. Like that wolf was really damn fun. Like I almost want to just do that again, but I don't want to burn out super hard. Just got to be patient until tomorrow. Witch Hunter? Yeah, I played Witch Hunter even before it got buffed, man. Like especially like I like Bleed on it. Bleed Witch Hunter is crazy because that explode node right here, the explode can bleed as well. So like if you get like a big mob exploding and the bleed will just fucking wreck people, and it's a huge AOE. It's not like it just like explode, like like in POE1 where something explodes. It's like an area around the mob. This is like a shockwave. Like it's like as big as this circle. Like it's really strong. But the problem is like the sorcery ward. These two nodes are good, and then these concentration nodes are good. Like what you almost have to like give up 40% more damage for explode, which sucks. You can't anymore. You can't even take this anymore. That sucks. You got any ideas what you're gonna play, Alex? I know it doesn't even. I don't even know why I'm asking that because no patch notes. It really is hard. It's more just like testing the campaign run and getting used to everything again because I haven't played POE2 in a while, but it doesn't take long to do that. Yeah, it will. Well, like the layouts and stuff was going to be. There are going to be differences, but I more mean like the feeling of the game and like the flow of like putting your skills and support gems and the quests and stuff. But it doesn't take long to get used to that. It's just good to knock the dust off. So should I just play some stake or? Is it already done? Yeah. Well, can't you just still VPN? The laundromat? Jesus. Yeah, I think you can still VPN. I mean, why is it done in the US? Do you know what the reasoning behind them? Oh, it's just Illinois? Are you serious? What? What? What is Illinois? Huh. We suck again, I guess. Oh, fuck. No, no, I don't, Alex. That's the only one that I would probably start right now. This is a good idea, though. With Ritualist and that new body armor. With Ward, yeah. And go blood magic. Hulking forms. What do you mean? For like more life recovery or what? I mean, so like if every 10% missing life is 20% life recovery, which applies to your flasks. I don't know. I don't like generic. Yeah, let's see. You're saying hulking forms and get these? Might be good, but this kind of it would be good, but this kind of makes it so you don't have to invest in life recovery on the tree that much. This is this kind of just like synergizes together like right off the bat, and then you can get stuff on the belt. Where with hulking forms, you'd have to actually go into these like, but maybe you wouldn't need a lot to get the same. I don't know. I don't know. It's there's math there. I don't know. Yeah, the other one, this one like ramps if you're taking damage. I think this with ward is good. I see what this guy's talking about because ward like protects your life when you get to low life, right? I think, and when you're on low life is when this is going to ramp really high, so you'll be constantly like going back and forth of like low life, then hitting your ward, and then this is going to be ramping your life back up, and then it'll start hitting your life, and it's like a it seems crazy. Is Ward going to be really good with evasion now? Like, is evasion getting huge buff because of Ward? Because like you're getting hit less, but if you do take a big hit, Ward will protect you, right? Fuck, that makes me want to play evasion almost, or like armor evasion hybrid to be super strong. Um, I don't Ward. I don't know. I think Ward like protects. your lower half of your life or something? Like when does it kick in? Yeah. Oh.
Runic Ward is a brand new defensive resource that's being added to Path of Exile 2 in the upcoming Return of the Ancients update. And despite its name, this was described as a resource during the reveal livestream, and on the information page for the Return of the Ancients, Runic Ward is described as a new form of defense. This stat also appears at the top of gear pieces next to the other basic defense. This stat also appears at the top of stats like armor, evade, gear, like the other defenses too. But before we get into how you obtain Runic Ward, let's discuss how this mechanic
Here we
actually
go.
works.
This guy's gonna break it down.
Runic Ward acts as an extension to your life pool, somewhat similar to Energy Shield, but Energy Shield sits on top of your life, absorbing damage first. Runic Ward does the opposite. It will only absorb damage by default after your life pool has been fully depleted.
Yeah, okay. So that's even better, stronger for like these huge life recovery builds. So if you take a big hit and it goes to your ward, you want your life to be ramping up. So if you are taking other hits, your life is there to like keep protecting you and not taking all your ward. So that dude, I more and more think this shit is ridiculous. This guy's onto something. This right here is very, very smart. It's gonna be so yeah. This body armor with ward is gonna be ridiculous, dude.
The Runic Ward appears as a runic symbol on top of your life globe, and if you enable resource numbers to be shown in the options, you'll also be able to see it numerically listed.
All right, let me know when you're back.
Or Energy Shield. When you lose Runic Ward, you can see the symbol visually depleting, and if you lose all of your Runic Ward and you have no life, you die. Now, one of the things that we're not too sure about just yet is how Runic Ward recovery will work. You can see here in the reveal footage that the Runic Ward is slowly recovering over time after being partially depleted. Where those sources of Runic Ward regeneration will come from, or if the resource has a natural amount of resource itself. But Mark seemed to imply that the new runes and the new Ezomite will be making use of rune forging, which is a new crafting bench. This bench allows you to spend Verisium, a new crafting material found in the Runes of Aldur encounters, to change a piece of gear into its rune-forged version. In the Q&A, Jonathan confirmed
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
will pretty much just be a strict upgrade, providing Runic Ward on top of any other stats that your gear already had. However, when moving into the a huge chunk of Runic Ward instead of it. So there won't be a scenario. Moving on to discuss the new Kalguran skills, I want to briefly go over scaling Runic Ward. Now we know that this new resource will be treated as a type of defense alongside armor, evasion and energy shield, and that means that you should be able to utilize modifiers to global defenses to scale the amount of Runic Ward that you can. Interesting components of this new resource is the fact that there will be new types of skill, universal ones, so they can be utilized in many different builds. Kalguran skills will only have a level requirement, and they won't have any attribute requirement or color associated with them. So there's not going to be many barriers to entry to using these skills, and for the more utility-focused ones, you may just want to obtain a small amount of Runic Ward in your build to make use of that skill. But it looks like there will be some Kalguran skills that will allow you to heavily invest into Runic Ward for a payoff. For example, this Runic Infusion Support, which adds a Runic Ward cost to the linked attack, and adds...
Damn, dude, that's a way to get flat fizz damage. Holy shit.
Now I want to go back to the mechanics of Runic Ward for a moment, because this is the first time that they're introducing a resource that goes under the life pool, and that's going to create some interesting interactions. For example, there are several unique items that make you lose life each second, or make you lose some life on kill. and these items usually grant quite a powerful upside if you're able to mitigate that downside. But theoretically, you'll be able to build zero a large chunk of your missing life before being hit by an enemy. Well, if you're completely out of approach to life and runic wall, this keystone will grant the huge upsides of being immune to chaos damage and bleeding whilst capping you at 1 life, which may not be much of an issue if you don't have much of any investment into life scaling or recovery. Also, there's this node here which may suddenly be a bit more interesting after the introduction of Runic Ward. And overall, I think there is going to be some really fun builds coming out of this edition.
But Ducks.
A checkpoint, not fill my flask. That doesn't fill your flask? Oh my god, I gotta go back to town. I swear that worked. I don't do it very often, so that shows you that I didn't know it. The well, do you feel the weight of the well? Unbelievable that I can't afford to do anything with this. Let's just... Oh, wait a minute. The Act 1 vendor prices are a little over the top. Bro, I'm getting caught in this swirling animation over and over again. I'm about to fucking rage so goddamn hard. This actually, yeah, technically improves it by like 1 damage. Actually, you know what? I could just go disengage explosive spear. Bro, they just hit so goddamn hard. I don't have any gears. Like, do I go farm? Do I go fucking farm gear? Fucking level 1 over here? So fucking tilted right now. Jesus, I gotta use that before. fucking transmute, Greg? Like, I don't feel like I'm asking for that much. Holy shit, we got one. Not good, but better than nothing. First 200 viewers get it free to what? The stream. What do you mean? Of course. The stream, of course. We are thin on pre-league drama this time around? Yeah, that's a good thing. That is such a good thing. Do I have to wait for animations here? I feel like I don't, but... I don't know if I need to stay and talk to her for that, but we did. District Attorney Jungle Ryan. Oops. I think I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. Cool. Lemon? What are lemon heads? Is that like candy? They're just gonna be OP this league? No, they're just gonna be good. You can barrage the twisters. You can also ice tip arrows the twisters. Jesus, dude. I didn't even know he was capable of that. That much damage in that burst. Oh, sure. Why don't you just leave right away?
Okay, stop.
Why don't you just leave the second the fight starts? So all the work that I built up is now gone. Huh? Oh my... I'm gonna fucking rage, dude. boss on builds where you actually have to like set up combos. This boss is infuriating sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky. You get to get all your damage out and then he moves. Sometimes he's like, I'm going to wait until the second you're going to do all your damage and then I'm going to disappear. This little exit over here that I ran past.
Do 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 do.
Sure enough. That's like 1C. True. Come here. Oh my god, dude. And I get a boss. No way that boss is worth fighting, right? Oh, a talisman. That needs to be highlighted on my filter. Guaranteed unique for a 3-minute fight? Yeah. Cool. A mana ring. Oh, I have a support. Not strong enough. I never know how to find the side room in this area. It's like one of my biggest pain points while leveling is I'm always just like, I guess I'll just run back all the way through. Oh my god. Somewhere to farm gear if you fall behind? Not really. Just like kill monsters.
Follow in the footsteps of the Red Wolf with his legendary
shoot!
While equipped and
Oh shoot!
you can
We
use
go
all
home!
play skills.
Oh! Oh!
What
We
monitor do I
boxing!
have?
We boxing!
ViewSonic
Oh
36.
shoot!
It is the ultimate
Oh! We Hulk form! Oh, we Hulk! Oh, Italian Hulk! Oh,
As
we
you progress
boxing!
through the campaign,
Oh
you
my
You too
God.
can collect teeth of enemies you've pulverized.
Wait,
As you break their faces,
Every
you can
teeth?
track the bosses you've smashed on your map,
it gives
with
me
each granting you added physical damage.
Yo! What?
Breaker provides offensive and
Oh,
defensive benefits
shoot,
for
we
stacking
boxing
up strength,
GGG.
so you can become a true face-breaking power.
GGG! Oh, GGG!
I mean, just check this out.
GGG! Hold
Hammer
on!
of the Gods? How about Fist of the Gods? You'll be able to torment mines with the Auspex
Oh,
and
GG.
break faces with
Oh,
Facebreaker
GGG.
as unique items
GGG.
in Return of the Ancient.
GG.
Pretty
GGGGGG.
good.
GGG. I see what y'all doing. Putting warriors on top. I like that. First we got Captain America's shield throwing stuff,
All right.
and now we get to throw fists.
And there's
We get to
there's
box
a
with monsters.
thing
We get
that
to
I
box
probably
with
should
them.
go get.
I could box with the ape. Hold up. I could box with the silverback gorilla. Oh, I'm hype right now.
This is gonna be it right here. Right, chat. Yes. No. Maybe grenade launchers will make the campaign easy. I don't know that they're going to have grenade launchers early on. All right, so I need to put this. Oh, I'm not strong enough. No. So we have some strength on. Nope. We have some strength on. Nope. Damn it. Hit dexterity. Cool. Cool. I forgot this fun little activity. Isn't it fun? Okay, consort is next. Right? Or did we just... No, we just did the consort. Attribute juggling in the first 5 to 10 levels is very annoying. After that, I don't mind the challenge of it. But early on, it's just like, you just can't use a lot of stuff. And that's it. You just can't. And I don't see what, like, value add we're getting there. Versus, like, versus zero sum. Oop, no, it can't go this way. So fun and interactive, isn't it? A rune with strength on it. Oh my god, we're rich. I can't put it in anything, but I have it. I guess I could put it in this. Feels like a waste though.
I'm gonna do. Let's check this out first. Dex. Oh wow, nice little upgrade. Right. Oh, it's got so much res on it. God. Why is it? Why? Why does it have to have so much res on it? I was gonna try to swap in the strength, but so I get another support.
What?
Boo, 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 boo.